you guys? My name is Zaria, and today I have with me
Chanel.
And we would just be talking, having a real conversation, like answering questions about one another. And we would be going off, frequently asked questions that people be, just wondering. And, people, we're here to just, let you know the truth. Just to really, no, we're not holding back anything. If
real stuff.
Yeah, if we hold back anything, it's shots waiting on us. So, okay. Let's go. Okay. Sexual orientation. How do people become straight, lesbian, gay, bisexual, or other orientations? You want me to answer?
I can start.
Okay.
I personally feel like most gay people and most bisexuals and things like that, most people are born that way. I do feel like that. Most people are born that way. And they just, it's hard. It's not always easy to come out and say that you're that way. Yeah. So a lot of people hide it, cover it up, keep it in until they feel like it's time for them, to come out the closet and just be who they really are.
Yeah. Okay. And I think piggyback on what she was saying, I feel like you was born that way. It's no way around it. You don't just become it. You don't just become it. Even if you don't, it's years from now that somebody finally see you with your significant other or somebody you messing around with. Yeah. It's that you always been that way. Some in the back of your mind always had some reasons, some type of sexual attraction towards that person. I just don't feel like you just you just not about to just, unless I be thinking sometimes people do just be doing stuff just to do it.
Yeah.
See, people do.
Now some people do be having their face when they want to be gay and just to say they gay. But no, it's most people are born like that. Yeah. I do feel I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. I think I might be lesbian, gay, or bisexual. How do I know for sure?
That's something you know.
Yeah.
That's something you know. You know if you're gay or you're not gay.
Yeah, I don't think that's just something somebody could tell you if you know. You know what you're sexually attracted to, you know what you're attracted to.
Nobody could tell you that you're gay, you're this, that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How can I be sure of my sexual orientation if I'm not sexually active? I feel like your hormones, when you get around that person, whether it's a guy or woman, whatever the case may be, I feel like you gonna get aroused. You gonna feel some type. You can't just have a conversation with someone and think, oh, this person is, I'm gonna be liking this person or this and that. If you don't have a sexual connection, it's just I feel like the norm, in human, if you don't have a sexual connection with someone, you can't be with that person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel personally that you can be with that person if you don't have a sexual connection or aroused. So
yeah,
you think the same way?
No, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. I thought LGBT people act a certain way. If I don't fit the stereotype, and I still LGBT act a certain way. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means. Okay.
If you gay or not, that's more the story. If you gay, you can't be acting like you gay.
Yeah. I have a crush on my same-sex best friend. Does this mean I'm LGBT?
Careful.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
It's nowhere.
It's around. Okay. You are. It's fine.
There's nowhere around it. Okay. So we're going to gender identity and expression.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expressions? I think what I'm grasping from this is gender identity. That's what you want, how you want to be presented to the world. It shouldn't be your gender identity should reflect on how you scared to hold back what other people think of you. You know what I'm you scared to hold back your true self because of what other people think about you. I feel like whatever you prefer to be called, that's your preference, and people should respect that. If people don't respect that, that's just gonna bring you down. You don't need them around, regardless of who it is. And I understand certain things is really hard with gender identity, and people don't accept you, family, friends, whoever, wives don't accept you, regardless. Because I've seen people in relationships and they become a certain way. They want to change their identity, but still want to be with that person. Some people don't accept that. I feel like it's just that person just not for you. You're not here to get pleased in the world. Like everybody's not here to please you. So I don't know, with gender identity, like.
Yeah, I just feel like you know who you are. Be who you are. Like, don't let nobody else tell you that you can't be who you are. Go after your dreams. Right. You are who you are. Period. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. That's how I feel about it.
What's the difference between being transgender and being transsexual?
Okay, so transgender is it's either male going into female or it's female going into male.
Okay, and to depth, like, what you think, is it okay, based on going back to gender identity, like is it something like how you present yourself to the world, or you have to actually do something to be transgender?
To be a transgender woman, you have to take hormones. You have to, you have to take the steps to transition your life over to be the woman that you want to be, or the man that you want to be. Right. So it's either or.
So you can't just say, oh,
no, you can't just be saying, transgender, unless you are going towards the steps that you're saying that you are a woman and you feel like you are a woman. Then you can't say you're a transgender woman, but you have to do the steps as well to become that full woman. You know what I'm saying? Because hormones take you from here. It takes you from different steps. So it's not just like an overnight thing. You have to work into that to be the best you.
So transsexual. You know what? Me neither. And I'm about to Google that because, bitch, we need to know what this is. Like, I want to be aware too.
So I want to be saying shit.
Right.
I'm always training.
They gonna get you.
They gonna come for me.
Right, they ain't coming for me.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see. What is that?
That's another thing too, like in the gay word and stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I don't even know.
Right. It say relating to which transgender person, especially one whose bodily characteristics have been altered through surgery or hormone treatment. So basically, transgender and transsexual is basically the same thing. It's just tomato.
Basically,
it seems
it's
like
just what it says. I think transgender is
especially one whose bodily characteristics have been altered, surgery or hormone treatment.
That's what that means. To be honest, for real, you really can't be no transgender woman.
Yeah.
If you don't take no hormones. For real, because it's like,
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and
I don't know how. Some people feel like there are be without taking hormones.
I feel like gender. They thinking as in gender wise, how you pick, like
you just consider yourself as a woman
or a man. You know what I'm saying? And then
but
sexual, sexual is, I think, actually taking the steps and everything. If I'm, y'all could come in and say, this ain't what that is. Like,
I don't know.
I'm open with being like very aware, like, and teach me so I could know. Okay, when do transgender people know that they are differently gendered?
When you born.
Right.
You know if that's not you or not. If you want to be a woman, if you want to be a man. Deep down inside, Yes. And it's hard for some people to come out because of family and different situations, which everybody knows, period. That's something that you just know.
A family member could tell. If your mama or your daddy can tell, looking at your child, like, it's something wrong with them. Because how you just not oblivious? You know what I'm saying? Like your child give off certain type of signals. You giving off certain type of signals that,
And sometimes it's like you don't even know that you're giving the signals, but that's just who you really are.
Yeah.
So,
what is the typical transition process for transgender people?
Mostly like you deal with. Of course, you go through your stage where you are like who you were born as, and then it's like you go through your little steps that you become the woman that you really want to be like, which is taking the hormones and that builds your tits, that like, you know, breaks things down and make you just feel better. Make you feel more like a woman. And then once you take your hormones, then some people choose to go with different surgeries and different things like that to enhance themselves. Some people get their nose done, get their face restructured. Just all on like how you feel yourself. That's just what it is. Everybody don't do it, but some people do just to enhance themselves to make them look better.
Yeah. So it say, what is that? Okay. Coming out. Should I come out? How should I come out? Should I come out to my parents or guardians, and how should I do it?
I do think you should. I definitely feel like you should.
Yeah, really.
It's not easy, but I do feel like you should because it will feel so much better. You'll be living in your truth. You'll be living your life for you. You wouldn't care. And it's just way better just living in your own truth. Living in your truth is the best thing ever.
Okay, so how do you feel about, because like I'm kind of wishy on coming out and then not coming out, because it's like certain people, you know, you can't come out too young because it's like you might get them abusive parents that kick you out on the streets. You know, everybody not open and
everybody not
you know,
open.
and it's just, it all depends on your situation.
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
do.
your safety and everything, because I don't feel like everybody should like like, I'm not saying hide your true self, but be safe. You know what I'm saying?
It's not always easy to come out in certain situations and with certain families.
Yeah.
So I do feel like you should take your time and come out when it's right for you. But you should always come out. Don't just hold yourself in. Don't just like not living your truth just because of somebody else. Because they live in their own life. You have to live your life for yourself. And you will be like miserable, not happy, and just not living in your truth. Like, I really feel like you should live in your truth. I think that's best. To live in your truth.
Okay. Will people accept me after I come out? And will I lose my non-LGBTQ friends? Where would I find LGBTQ friends? I feel like, I mean, it's people going, whether you gay, non-gay, bisexual, whatever it is, you know, it's gonna be people. Everybody's not here to please you. Like I was picking back on that. Everybody's not here to please you. It's gonna be people that don't accept you. It's gonna be people that don't like you wearing. It's gonna be people that don't like what you wearing. It's gonna be people that don't like what you say. It's gonna be something that somebody always don't like. You're not here to please them. You're here to make yourself feel good. You're here to do what's best for you. And I feel like you don't want to just go out there and find any type of friends, because like, I mean, if it's like straight people, if you want to just go out there and find some straight friends, I mean, everybody's not good. Everybody's not a good friend. So it's like you just gotta find people that just fits your circle, that fits who you is, and that
loves you, that accepts you, and just lets you be yourself. You should never be around somebody, because that's not your friend. If you can't be yourself, if you can't say what you want to say, do what you want to do, live your life, wear what you want to wear, that's not your friend.
No.
So I feel like you have to do what's best for you. Live your life for you. That's the biggest thing I can say or give to anybody. Just live your life for you, because I live my life for me.
I do too.
And I just live my best life for myself. Because when you do that, girl, you'll be so much happy. You wouldn't care about shit. You'll say, fuck the world. Like, you wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't live my life for anybody. Like, I don't care what nobody say about me. Like, I just don't care. Because it's like, who are you? And
someone's always going to judge you, so.
Really? You're going to get judged to the day you die. Even when you dead, people still going to judge.
They still going to talk about you.
So, just give them stuff to talk about. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a family of my own? I feel so alone. Are there people I can talk to?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They have a lot of like support groups out in the world, LGBTQ, a lot of like different groups that you can go to talk to. And you know, they have like different programs if you do want to like go and get help with hormones and different things like that. They have different programs that'll help you. So definitely just look it up and just like see your resources that you have. And I think that's the best thing.
Get
or
on
you
down,
can type that up and
real quick, like everything. Boop, boop, boop,
it's not hard.
Yeah, it's not.
And don't be afraid to speak up or to speak out or to go seek help. It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's really not. And a family of your own. I feel like regardless of any type of how do I say this? Any type of community, any type of community you're in, it's always a way to have a child and start a family or anything. It's always
adoption.
Anything. Like, you know, you can, if you know you did, like you can do it, and then you can have it biologically yours also. Like if you want to go that route, like it is ways. Like it's never not a way. This world changed so much. It's always a way. Like it's always a way. Okay. What we gonna do? It say, what if I'm harassed at school? What if I'm harassed outside of school? Do I need to worry about HIV and AIDS? Okay, let's go on this. HIV and AIDS, let's do this. Everybody has it. Everybody, like, it's not no specific community that does not have it. Like,
or gender or anything.
You know,
anybody can catch it.
Like,
it's not just.
We're not gonna piggyback on LGBTQ community and say, oh, them the only ones that can get, or gays, they're the only ones that can get it, or they the ones who have it. Like, we're not gonna say that because that's just
you can be born with it.
Yeah, like it's like you just, that's stupidity. I feel like that's stupidity. Like,
that's just more so ignorance.
Yeah,
because people don't know and people don't understand. They don't do research on it. It's not just gays that just happen.
Yeah,
you can be born with that. Like, it's several people out here. You never know. You just have to be safe and protect yourself at all times. That's what you have to do. Then that's a different situation. You just must want to catch something.
Cause y'all more worried about HIV and AIDS, like it's not STDs and stuff out here too. Like,
it's
you know,
everything.
Every community has every community can have a sexually transmitted disease. It's a sexually transmitted disease. Yeah. If you're sexually active, be cautious of every sexual disease. Just be cautious. Just be cautious of every disease. Like, don't just think, oh, because I ain't messing with a gay, I'm not gonna catch AIDS or HIV. Like, yes, you can. Yeah. Even with a straight person, yes, you can. You can. Sorry to say it, you can. So, and they say, what if I'm harassed outside of school? What if I'm harassed at school? People gonna harass whoever they want to harass. And I feel like it's something wrong with that person inside, deep down inside of them, if they just out here harassing people. Like, it's something wrong with you deep down inside, because I wasn't no bully as in like, oh, I'm bullying this and that. Like, because it's just certain things, you know, it's people bully for different reasons. People bully for the way they look, the way they talk, the way they stutter, the way they do this. Ain't nobody perfect.
Some people bully you just because they really like you, they really want to be you.
Man, listen.
So that's another situation too.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Is it just a phase? Okay.
It's not just a phase.
Yeah. For certain people, it might be, but it's like you won't always. Why did you start it in the first place? Like, why did you start that phase?
I don't believe it's a phase, though. I don't think it's a phase. First time, I don't know about everybody, but most people that I know, it's not a phase. It's their lives.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not, and I don't think people play about that. Like, that's somebody's life. You know, if you living in your truth, like a lot of people go through a lot of things to come out. A lot of people go through a lot of things, a lot of rejection and a lot of things. So like, for you to play like that, that's not cool. Like, you are who you are. People literally like go through hell and back for who they really are, to live in their truth. So I don't think it should be something you should play with.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think you should just do it just because
for that.
Yeah, or I'm gonna be cool because let me go mess with this person because I'm
that's not
cool,
right.
Or these people gonna hang with me because I do this. No, you shouldn't do that.
No.
Do you like men or women better? It says some are bisexual people preference for men or women, or people who don't fit in either of the boxes. Bisexual is more about being attracted to who is someone as a person, not gender they present themselves as. I feel like bisexual wise, like if you like, okay, bisexual, I feel like because it's certain people out here that feel like if you're a guy and you're bisexual, they feel like you automatically just gay. Like, no, you're gay. Like, you can't like men and women. And I feel like that's stereotype because they go that's a hypocrite because you go based upon a woman. People say if a woman like men and women, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool and that's okay.
But when it comes to the men, you only can like men only like women. But that's not true because some people you can like women and you can like men.
Yeah, you can. You
like
really
that's
can.
just something that's just what you like. It's people out here that I personally know that does date women and date men.
Yeah, I feel like you.
It's all your preference, and I don't think you should be judged for that. You like what you like.
Yeah. Do you want to have threesomes?
Oh.
That's not no shot. If you wanted to take a shot is right there. You taking a shot? You taking a shot?
I'm not answering it.
So take your shot. You have to take your shot. I don't know why you just go fat and that's your shot.
I had that though.
I don't care. That's your shot. We were taking a shot.
Okay, you go first.
No, you take your shot. I will see if I'm gonna answer it or not.
I'm not answering.
Okay. Me personally, I feel like, do you want to have a threesome? I don't necessarily want to just like out here be having threesomes. Like, no, that's not me. Like, I can't just like I don't have a ring on this finger. Like, I just can't be out here doing threesomes. Like, no, sorry. Like, no. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Is being transgender a mental disorder?
No, the fuck it's not.
It's not though. It is. Yeah. No. It is people out here that really try to, really have their kids go to therapy and stuff like that because they really think some or a psych ward. Like, I worked in a psych facility. I was a mental health specialist in a psych facility.
I just feel a lot of people don't understand
people that bring their kids there.
I feel like if you're not a transgender woman, if you're not the person experienced it, a lot of people don't know. So I feel like you can't sit here and say that when that's not.
It's not.
You know who you are.
It's not.
And I feel like people don't understand that.
And
people don't understand.
Lesbian and gay.
Yeah, no.
Bisexual, is it a mental disorder? No,
that's not a mental disorder at all. You know who the hell you are. You know who you want to be. You know who you are thriving to be and who you want to become. So I don't know. It's not nothing mental about that at all.
Yeah, no. I don't
agree with that.
Yeah. I don't feel like a mental disorder. You really have to be like in a mental state, like a mental state, like it's something like you're not thinking of the norm. You're like a mental state is not the norm. Is these words wouldn't be out here if it's not normal. Like lesbian, gays, transgender, straight, none of these will be out here if it's not normal. A mental disorder, you have to not be in the norm of a mental state. Your level of consciousness cannot, like, it's just not there. Like, it's just not. You're thinking of something that's like like what is what is you talking about now? No, so that is just like, no, I just don't think that's a mental disorder at all. Like, I don't know who said that. Like,
that's not a mental disorder.
Yeah. Okay. Are there only two genders? No.
No. There's more than two genders.
No. I don't feel like. I feel like because there's some people that don't want to be labeled. So
yeah.
I don't like.
It's all type of different people.
Yeah.
It's all type of different everything. I don't believe that it's just two. No.
Yeah. I don't think like people just gonna Oh yeah, like this is.
Because there's a lot of people that don't like to be labeled.
Yeah, it is.
They don't want to. They don't.
Is.
It is. So a lot of
really
people that just choose not to be labeled, and I think we should respect that. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
And then it's like certain people that have boundaries with, like they said, because I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I have boundaries. Like I can, how am I say this? I can mess with a woman, but I have certain type of like restrictions.
Certain things you wouldn't do, things you would.
I'm not going down on no woman. Like,
but she'll let me go.
Yeah, but
yeah.
But it's like certain things I would do and wouldn't do. Like I can't, that's not for me. Like, but my preference is me. Like my preference, like you, I would be in a domestic violence relationship if I was to date a woman. Like I can't date a woman. Like no, 2 tacos. Like it won't satisfy me. Like me personally, it won't satisfy me. Like I'm not. No. Strap. No, I might as well. My preference, I might as well go get the real thing. I'm not doing nothing fake. Like no. And then it's like my arousal won't be the same with a woman.
It's not the same.
Like, it wouldn't. So yeah, it's people out here that don't want to be labeled or anything. Like me for instance, like you could say bisexual, but like I don't.
You prefer men more than women.
Way more. Like it's like
so it's certain things that you would do with a woman, but you wouldn't go all the way. Right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't even like I can't date a woman like.
So it's no dating.
No, it's just dating or nothing. Like it's just say for instance, like if I'm drunk or something like that, or not even drunk, like if I want to just have fun or something like that, and a woman come my way, like I won't be out there going to go look for women. But
if it comes to you,
then it comes to me. But if it's like if I'm like I just don't care. Like
so you'll have fun if it came down to it, right?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will. So what's your preference?
I like men.
Just men. Have you tried it before?
No. And I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna do
really?
it. No. You know I'm not gonna do it.
I know.
It's all men, so I can come to me.
I can't stand you. Okay, how you go based upon we're gonna talk about this. Okay. How you go based upon like talking, like do you feel comfortable with talking with someone that's in a relationship, or if you found out later on that they was in a relationship, would you still talk to them? You want me to go?
You can go first.
Okay.
And I'll go after you.
My preference is if I talking to someone and everything or going with someone and I later found out that they in a relationship, because people is very sneaky. People is very sneaky.
Sometimes you don't know.
You really don't know. Like
they'll be lying to you lying to the girl.
Man, you could be with a person 24/7 of the day and not know
still in a whole relationship.
Like a whole nother life.
Yeah.
But if I found out later, like they in a relationship, because people don't understand. People rather my preference, like I'd rather for a person to be real with me and let me choose. You know what I'm saying? Rather than you choosing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like don't choose for me, man. Like bro, you tweaking. Like don't choose for me. Let me choose. But if I find out later that you were in a relationship, I'm gone.
See, my problem is, let me know and let me be the person to decide if I want to be in that situation.
Yeah. That's
not nothing you should lie to nobody about. I think you should be truthful. If you're in a relationship,
a real nigga if you do.
I just feel like you should be real with a person. You should let me know that it is what it is. Let me know, and then let me be the person to decide if I want to be in the situation or like don't be in the situation. But that's something you're supposed to tell a person and let them decide to do that.
It's people that react certain ways that you wouldn't even want, and then now you bringing this whole commotion on yourself.
It's too much.
And then it's like it's just too much to bear with.
So, it is. I think you should be truthful and let somebody know. Because there's some people out here that still go with you.
It is.
I just feel like you should be truthful about that. And like let a person know, let them make that decision for themselves if they want to be in that situation or if they don't.
Right.
I don't think you should sit here and lie and put a person in a situation that they don't have to be in. be truthful with a person and let them know if, you know, it is what it is.
Because you get feelings involved and everything. And
exactly.
then
A person feels really bad.
If you want to say you doing it for the like the panties, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to do it just for the sex and head, whatever the case may be.
Just that.
Like just be real. Like I promise you, like
it's nothing wrong with it.
It's being real. It's like the realest thing you can do, and then it makes somebody still want to mess with you. Like
because you're being real and being honest about it.
And that person
don't lie.
That person can't help but to be like respectful of what you saying because it's
no,
like they like you lying like. Hey, like this is this and this is that. So that's what I feel like.
I feel like it too.
Yeah, cause
I feel like you should be real.
Would you ever be in a poly relationship?
No. Not at all. No. Now with my situation, if you're gonna be with me, you gotta be with me. I'm enough.
Yeah. I can't. That's another thing. Like
I don't do
it's different from a threesome rather than having a poly relationship.
Oh, that's a major difference.
Like I do not.
You can have a
discredit anybody. Yeah, I don't discredit.
Not a relationship.
I don't discredit people that's in poly relationship.
Oh, me neither.
That's just too much going on for me. Like I can't handle that. Like I'm not built for.
I'm not built for that either. It just needs to be me and my man.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. That's it.
I can't do it.
Yeah, me neither.
So, would you date someone that like men and women?
I have.
You would.
I have.
You would be in like a relationship.
No, I don't know. I don't know. For real. I really don't know. That would be. I don't know. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
It's if you want me or you want her. Or
yeah.
You want, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Cause I feel like on some real stuff, I really feel like I'm enough.
Yeah.
I do. I'm serious. I'm enough. I'm enough. In the bed. Yeah. I'm enough. You don't need nobody else. So it shouldn't be like. Yeah. It shouldn't be nobody else for me.
I feel like with me, my preference, I'm not dating no man that go with another man. I'm not doing it. I feel like my whole like heart will drop. My whole if I found
you'll just feel it will.
It will mess.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand that because it's
First
like
48.
damn. It's like damn, right?
First 48.
But it's crazy because that happens a lot in the world. That a lot of girls don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's sad. Would you want someone to tell like you like, you know, like I date women like
Oh yeah, you have to let me know that. You gotta be real. Yeah. I think you should be real and tell somebody that. Like we said before, let a person know.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like let them be the person to decide if they want to be in that situation or not. That's just something you should let people know.
Yeah, you can.
It shouldn't be nothing that you should be hiding or nothing like that. Like, be real. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with being real, letting a person know. Because people respect you way more for letting them know the truth from up front. That's how I am. I'm going to let you know what it is for me. Me too. I'm going to be real from the jump.
I'm going to tell you what,
it's either you accept it or it's either you don't.
Have you ever hid who you was to someone?
No.
Yeah.
No. First of all, it's too dangerous.
Oh, yes, that is.
It's too dangerous. You know, you have to be real with people. You have to be 100. And I just think a person deserves that respect of knowing. I really do feel like that. I feel like a person deserves the respect of knowing instead of you just sitting there just bringing it. You know what I'm saying? Just real. You should just be honest.
I honestly feel like that, like, because you know people do lie about their age. Not only
people
do they
lie about
a
lot of things just because they just scared or not even that. It's just like I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't lie about nothing because it's like, first of all, I don't want the drama. Second of all, I don't got time for the messy stuff. I don't got time for nothing. So that's why I respect someone who be truthful with me. Like, I don't got time for that line. Like that line, it do something. It triggers me, and then now it's like I'm gonna have to put my hands on you or something. Like I don't got time for it. Like I don't got time for the lies. Like I don't like, you know, and people think like, oh, let me lie, or this person still might be with me and all this and that. Like, no. Like, no.
They don't respect you for that.
People lie. I didn't have people lie to me plenty of times, and guess what? People need to know people gonna always come back, regardless of who you. People gonna always come back.
And sometimes it's like you don't know what the comeback is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It might be worse than what you thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It might be your life. Who wants to play with their life? You know, I honestly feel like you should never do that. I think you should be honest and be truthful from the jump. Mm-hmm. It's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's always easy to just like in certain situations, because sometimes at the time you can't just come out and say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's who you really are. Sometimes it's like in a crowd, say you went like in a club or something. Mm-hmm. You always can't just come out and be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah, because
you can't do
drunk
that.
and then
you know what I'm saying? You can't just always do that. You can't just, ain't nobody just going to be like, oh, I'm this. You can't do that. It's a place and a time for every situation.
Yeah.
And for you to come and say that, but I don't feel like you should be going out with nobody, going on no dates, or
so you
like
saying if you was in a club, so you saying for safety wise, if you was in a club, you wouldn't automatically just blurt out to them because of.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I don't think. Now, if you're dancing on them, something like that, maybe you shouldn't be like dancing on them. Like you should like you know, be like, okay, I'm okay, or like, you know, step away or something. But I don't feel like you should sit here and just be telling your teeth, you know what I'm saying, all in a club.
Right. Yeah. I know.
Because it's people who has things to say about it, or who people might know who you are, and might be like, oh, this, that. But like, how you gonna do that? Like, I'm not just gonna, you know.
Yeah.
It's a place and time. I personally feel like that you should say everything.
Yeah, the club is one thing.
And at the end of the day, you have to respect yourself. And who wants to put themselves out all over the world for somebody to judge them? Yeah. Nobody.
Yeah.
When you in a whole crowd, I'm just saying for a gay person, say you're in a crowd with nothing but like straight people. Mm-hmm. Who wants to just be the oddball out? You know what I'm saying? No one wants to do that. You want to be respected as a woman, so you want to be treated as a woman. Yeah. So therefore, you're not about to sit here and just be telling all your business, and there's people who can judge you, and that could get in this person's ear and just make us say all this other stuff when it really, really genuinely likes you. Mm-hmm. I just feel like that's a conversation that you can have with that person, and if they choose to go along with it, then that's fine. But if they don't, then you have to respect that.
I got a question, because I had someone else like tell me the difference or anything or that, because they said I'm gonna tell you what they said after I listened to you. Is it such thing as a top and a bottom? It is. Really? Why you say that?
You could be birthed, but you clearly have a role that you can play. Right? So it has to be a woman, it has to be a man. Right?
So, yeah, I understand that. So you saying, because I got a friend that said that they don't think that it's a such thing because they didn't have people that you know, a significant other that they'll want them to do it, and they'll want to get pleased, because they said they at the end of the day they gotta get pleased too.
No, that's understandable. I don't know, girl. In that situation, I feel like y'all just might be hoes. And y'all just burst.
So you are you a top or a bottom?
I'm a bottom.
You a bottom?
I'm not topping nobody. I'm a bottom. I'm not topping nobody. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bottom.
Rather, yeah. They ain't gonna lie. I'd rather take it.
I'm not giving it.
I'd rather take
I'm
it.
not gonna give.
Yeah. So, okay. Sexual role, like, rather, are you a pleaser or a giver? I'm both.
I could, you know, please you in different ways, but I could say I'm both, but I could say I'm both. I could please my man, and I'm still gonna I'm gonna receive what I want to get. So that's the thing. So I guess I could say both, because I can please my man at the same time and still get my own.
So do you feel like you can have sex with somebody and not give head or receive head?
Huh?
Do you think you can have sex with someone and not receive or give head? It could just be like
just sex?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like sex is the whole, you did. Well, no. Okay, let me not say that because you can. I ain't gonna. It's
no, you
people,
can, but
it's
not me.
people, let me not say that because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
it's some people that can just take it.
Big.
Don't even put it in their mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain people that just want the sex from that person, or like, or just want the.
But I feel like role play is the things that you should do.
Role play.
Like
yeah,
role play.
and I feel like your preference is a role play because it's people out here, like, say for instance, that lack in certain areas. So it's like
some people can't. Some people not good at certain
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, girl, you can't do it.
Yeah,
and that's when you can't do it. That's when you don't do it. But if you can,
you can't just be out
just
here.
not do it.
Yeah, and would you let somebody know if they're not good?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
You should let a person know.
Yeah, how you would let them know? Would you tell them, cut them off? Like how?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think it's right for you to just cut a person off because they can get better.
You think so?
No, people can get better.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As I'm in the bed, I'm gonna let you know right then and there.
You gonna say no if it ain't good? You gonna say get up?
If I'm gonna try to structure that person, but if it's like
not good, I agree with that too.
Like I can't like let you think you about to get a nut off or anything,
and that's not what's
you got to bounce and I'm just sitting here stunned.
Stupid.
No, as right, like. Let's get it together. Like, what you doing? Like, left, right, go slow, go fast. Like, I'm a structure. It's not like, but then if I start structuring too much, like, bro, it's time to go. Like, it's time to bounce. But it's like certain people, like, and then that's another thing, like, head-wise, I'm gonna let you know where you lacking at and that, like, too. Like, I'm the type it's not even controlling-wise. It's like,
it's not good. Certain stuff, it's
like,
not good. Some people are not good. Yeah. I truly believe some people are not good and some people are amazing. Yeah. It's easy. You gotta get it right.
Yeah, like.
Because some people good as fuck.
Yeah, like real good, but.
And some people are bad. So I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. Do you care about the size? You do. Like what you mean by that? Like how what's your preference?
I don't like nothing little.
Really?
No.
And that's crazy.
No.
That's crazy that you said that because there's people out here that say, yeah, I need it. Like I don't like big.
It's people that want big.
Yeah, it's people
that want little.
Yes.
No.
They say it hurt too big or they hint some shit like, yes, it's people. You know, I know, like, yes, it's people out here like that, yes.
What about you? You prefer little?
Who? First of all, I'm the type, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You prefer big?
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't like
I ain't gonna lie to you.
No.
I gotta feel.
Me too.
I gotta feel and look before I do anything with you. I gotta feel.
But I just feel like
I gotta feel and look.
That's you just being played with. If somebody not even first of all, how can somebody touch you when you got a little penis?
But people be out here bold like that.
That's not doing nothing for you.
People be out here bold like that.
No.
But
how can you? What are you feeling? No, I'm serious.
But you know, some people don't think that they have a little. You dig like some.
No, you know if you got a little thing or not.
You really think that?
Yes, the hell you do.
You really think that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, so
you know if it's damn well. Now some people can have medium or like average and like could know how to work it. That's fine.
So like thick, you like thick, small, like thin, like
long and big. Girl.
But not for real. I don't know. I got, it's like, I'm not gonna be out here with a measuring tape. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's gonna do that, but you know.
I'm gonna have, do you have to feel and like have to look, or you just sometimes you'll go in for the kid, like just to test it out? Or you will get a picture, like.
I know.
You know. Like
I find out.
Really?
Yeah.
You will.
I
don't know. Like,
that's me though.
Yeah, I don't know, because with me, I ain't with that little Man, listen. You like circumcised or uncircumcised? Or it don't matter to you?
Oh, it matters.
It matters.
You have to be circumcised. I don't like God. Too much. Put it back. You know, I always be clean.
Oh my God. I thank God that I've never had to experience that issue.
I've experienced it.
I'm so like.
It's horrible.
Did you tell them like, nah?
No, I didn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing?
It just wasn't what I wanted.
You say didn't make the cut. Yeah, like it's just out the picture. Like that I ain't even dealing with.
That's too much.
Like ew. Like who's about to like serve like for the ones that got it? It's just not my preference. Like you just
mine's neither.
No. Sorry if my bitch snipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
she could have shot you.
Like, yeah. Cause then not only that, it's crazy because now you got a turtleneck. Like now it's just like you know, it's like it's giving away from your it's giving away from your whole your dig, like the whole picture of it, the whole structure.
I'm not gonna do my mouth.
Like man, listen. Get away from me. Don't even think you could talk to me. I feel like that's an insult.
That's nasty.
I don't even feel like that's okay for you to even.
Me neither.
Yeah.
You do that. It's not okay.
I don't care if it hang out the skin. Just still don't talk to me. Like, how did you come out?
I don't think I ever came out.
You never came out?
I don't think I have. Not to my parents.
And just sat down and talk. Like sat down and talk, you know? Yeah.
I think my parents already knew.
Yeah, my people, me being like women wise, like having like a like for them. I feel like my people in them, they thought I was a lesbian before. Like they thought I liked men because when I was in grammar school and stuff, like I did always football, track. You know, I always did.
She was a tomboy.
Yeah, like I was a tomboy. Like you wouldn't even think like
you wasn't girly.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You wasn't.
And I'm kind of still not girly. Like it's like
you more girly now.
I can like I do like dress a different way from how I was, but I'm still not that type of
fully
girly. Like like no.
She's tomboyish.
Yeah, so
you
when I was
growing up.
Yeah, like I was worse than. Yeah, I was more like I was horrible as
you just
they thought I was real life gay. Like
but you wasn't girly. You really wasn't girly though.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You wasn't.
I ain't had no type of girly in me, like none at all. And it's so crazy because that's what they thought. But I don't know. Like I feel like, far as in me coming out to them saying, "Oh, I like girls" or something like that. If I was to have a threesome, I don't think that's something I would want to go tell my parents or anything. Like,
I think that's something you should.
Because I would never be in a relationship with a girl. Yeah. Like, I would never be in a relationship with a girl. Never. So none of that is just ever like supposed. Like,
are you sure never?
Never. I can't. You know, I can't do it because it's like not. I can't. It's nothing I'm gonna gain out of that. I can't bump. Like I swear. Like I promise you. Like I'd rather see my husband like threesome wise like fucking the shit out of a woman, like giving it to her, like not eating her out, but like giving it to her, like boom, 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 while she eating it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would do that. That's what you would do.
I'd rather do that rather than.
Then just you with a woman.
I ain't getting me with a woman and eating tacos and just be out here eating. Like I can't. Like I can't. Like you know, everybody be like. Women know the spots and stuff like I ain't trying to know a spot for them. Like I know my spot. Like that's it, that's all. Like I ain't trying to know a spot for them. So me dating a woman, I don't see it. I don't see it. And I don't see no poly, no none of that. I don't see myself dating no like domestic too. Like you know, women got flipped mouths.
They do.
Women is very different from men. Women have flipped mouths. Like I'm the type, and I know how aggressive, and that goes based upon my tomboyish. Like I will beat a woman. Like it will be a domestic violence type of situation. So that woman, no, and I don't even want no woman that's looking masculine too. Like I'm the type. I don't want.
So you wouldn't do a dyke, or you wouldn't do like a stud.
You gotta be a
For real?
Yes.
So you prefer like a more girly woman instead of like a masculine woman?
Yeah, because I feel like I fit not masculine, but I'm a tomboy. You know what I'm saying?
So you're right there.
I don't want something that's about to bring in a strap with me and my man.
Yeah,
like, nah, you got me.
I don't see that neither.
I
don't see that neither. That's not gonna be right.
Yeah, and I don't even care if you use straps and you just you will still take dick. Like, nah, man, you ain't fucking.
I get you.
I need the one that I know ain't about to take a strap in or look like you about to take a strap in. Like, nah, we ain't on that type of time. It's only one real thing that's being used, and me and you.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, so
I get it.
Women is not my go-to. But I ain't gonna lie, if I'm like in a club or something like that, like or like with my men and stuff like
you
that,
just have fun.
I have fun.
You have fun.
On some of that.
And there's nothing wrong with having fun.
But
that's just living life to me.
I want, and like say for instance, you know, okay, this another thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you was with your guy
and
y'all was in a club, would you care for strippers dancing on them?
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah, me neither.
No.
Cause you don't want them dancing on you too. You won't want them dancing?
No, that's fine. I don't really care. It don't do nothing for me, but
yeah,
I don't care. Like it's you having a good time. But I'm never the type of person to be like, you can't dance on my man.
You let them go by themselves? Would you let them go by themselves?
Yes, I don't care.
Yeah.
Cause I go to the clubs by myself.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, I
think that's worse. It is very insecure.
Speaking of insecurity,
and your man, he gonna do what he gonna do anyway.
So
if he gonna cheat on you at the club and all. So it don't matter.
In your face, okay? Like no.
That's how I feel about it. I don't care about that. No.
So that goes with another thing. Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't want no nigga like scared to be around gays, trans. I don't want no nigga like that because I feel like if you scared to be around them, you scared they gonna change you or you then already
or not even right.
You feel like they can turn you on or something. It's just
or is it that they're gonna bring the real truth yourself out? Is that what it is? Cause shit. That's what I feel like. I just feel like if you're a straight man, no transgender woman, no gay person should be ever to turn you the other way.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be. Why are you scared to be?
It shouldn't be. I don't think it should be a problem.
You know, and that's another thing. I feel like gay people, lesbians, transgender, and all this. I feel like they can like sense if you can messing with it or not. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Like I feel like so if you're straight, like ain't no person gonna put themselves in a harmful situation and be like, let me go try this out.
They're not gonna do that.
They like I don't feel like they gonna do that. So I feel like I
just feel like if you want to try it, you gonna try it.
Yeah.
Or
so,
you're not.
If you can't be around them, because I know in my family I got it, and people I surround myself with, I consider you family because I've known you since we was little.
Right.
So, like, if you can't be around my crowd, then it's just.
And I don't think it should be just of who a person is. There's nothing wrong with that. I know me in my situation, like I'm not like rude to like regular dudes or anything like that. I'm not. It's not that I'm thirsty to like want you or anything like that. Like I got my own niggas.
Right, and then come your way regardless.
Regardless.
So yeah.
It's like I get it. It's not. I don't need to look for anything.
Yeah,
it comes
be
to
thirsty.
Me, you know.
Yeah.
Like it just comes to me. I don't think I have to be like thirsty over certain dudes.
I ain't got time for no.
I don't think you should have to be like that.
No nigga coming my way if you can't be around.
And I didn't even know who want to be around somebody like that.
Yeah, like what you.
And how you gonna talk about my motherfucking friend?
Like that's another thing. Like I feel like
how you gonna do that?
I feel like people be like,
and that's not real.
I ain't laughing at it.
That's not funny.
I ain't laughing at it because
I don't respect that.
This person not even bothering you. What you about to say? This faggot ass or this gay motherfucker, this.
Most people who do that, and you have to understand, most people who do that, that's because they are uncomfortable and they like the shit. That's 9 times out of 10. That's really what it is. They really insecure in their own damn self because they really can't be truthfully who they want to be.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it should be nowhere in hell you should be offended by me coming around. You don't even know me.
Exactly. And my thing
who said I wanted to talk to you? That's another thing I don't understand. What makes you think that all transgender women or gay men wants a straight man?
Like,
what makes you don't think people don't have people don't like people don't have like I don't standards or like what makes you think I'm just gonna talk to you?
You the
like
type.
I'm just gonna talk to you.
You know, you just saw this and that. You the type.
No.
What's really going on?
No.
No.
That's another thing I don't understand either. You think I like you? I don't even know you. You're not even my type. Now sometimes you don't even your type.
Yeah.
And they want to sit here and say, "Oh, this and that." No.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I don't play that. I don't play that at all. That's something I don't
That's
play
weird.
with. Yeah, because
That's weird.
Yeah, that is.
That is weird.
Listen,
it's very weird.
Don't come around me if you're scared to be around people like
it is
a different sex.
You are.
Like, do not be like, please don't, because everybody is human. Everybody is human. Like, I don't discriminate on anything. I be friends and all this and that, but like, don't discriminate. I have my preference of who I want to be with as a significant other.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Only thing is I discriminate on. I will not want a man that I'm dating to be dating another man or having sex to encounters with another man. I want a straight man, but I want my man to be confident and not insecure to be around gays, lesbians, transgenders. That's the only thing. Confident, like I feel like no.
Just be confident who you are. I feel like if that's, but I have several like straight friends and like straight dudes.
And never try to talk to
No,
them, right?
it's just respect. You know, you can have regular friends.
But you could be missing out on a true friend and your real friend that, and you just mad because you just scared because like, oh, people gonna judge me, because you know people do think of that too.
They do.
Like, oh, they judge you, like you gay because you hang out with gay people. Like,
and that's not true all the time.
Because that's like saying if you with your gay cousin, you know what I'm saying, or your lesbian cousin or anything, and people be like, oh, this motherfucker.
No, but that's my whole cousin.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because you said that's my cousin.
We on a date or anything.
No,
that's
my
go
cousin.
Catch drinks.
No, seriously.
Like,
that's my whole cousin, and y'all just go around just saying or just putting people in certain boxes when you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't. No.
Because you don't even know. That's my whole cousin or somebody. It could be your whole brother.
Yeah.
Your whole sister. Like, how you gonna say that?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. That ain't right.
Acting like people don't have family. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just feel like that's just not right at all.
It's not right.
Do you want kids one day?
No.
You don't want kids?
No kids. No
at
kids.
all?
I don't want no kids though.
Really? Why? Why?
I just don't know if that's what I want in life.
Really?
No, seriously. I have no brothers and sisters though. So I have nieces and nephews, so that's fine with me. I want to be like the bomb ass auntie.
I can't stand you.
No, I'm serious. I really do. I want to be like that bomb ass fast auntie. I also want my nieces and nephews, but I don't want no kids. Not of my own. But I would never say never, because that's just like a stage probably. Because I don't know how I'll be when I get a husband or something like that. I don't know.
They be like,
let's have a baby.
Yeah,
that's different. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I want to have a baby.
I know, right?
But now, no kids for me.
So what's your preference? Is it like a feminine guy or a guy like?
Okay, no feminine. No, I like a man.
What's a man? Like, what's a man to you? Like, what's a man to you?
Okay, so me, what I like, I like a dominant man. I don't want no female, no like female traits or nothing. You know, I don't know. I prefer you just be. I don't know. It's a lot with hood boys.
Really?
Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. But no feminine. No feminine. No feminine.
I think
I just prefer more manly, more masculine.
See, my mom and them always said to me like they always like, we know you gonna be the one with the hood niggas. We know you gonna be the one with it.
Yeah.
Cause it was just like.
I feel like that's more what I date.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry, like I'm not like it's nothing wrong with it at all. Like I'd rather somebody working their own 9 to 5 rather than my man working a 9 to 5. Like, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 man. I promise you, ain't nothing. I personally never dated a 9 to 5. I've never, and I'm not I'm not even talking about like. No, I never dated a 9 to 5. Never, like never. I never did. I don't. It's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like it just never gave me a rouse. Like I feel like that takes a part in a man, like or a woman, like what that person do for a living. I feel like for you, sexually wise, that takes a part. Like I can't be messing on a man that work at Food for Less. Like I won't get aroused by that. Like or being
I feel like everybody has their own preference.
You said you want spicy nuggets or regular. Like like I don't.
That's not me neither.
Yeah, it's not me. It's just my preference.
And
like,
it's nothing wrong with that.
Like man, look.
Everybody has standards, and it's not saying that you're judging nobody, because there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's people who date people with 9 to 5 and walk in Burger King, Walmart.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that.
But it's nothing wrong with that. But everybody don't prefer that.
It's not me.
So
it's not me. Not only, but my thing is like, you will have to be the type of 9 to 5s, as in my 9 to 5s, as in doctors. Like police officers.
And that's not even no 9 to 5. Bitch, that's 12 hours. That's 12 hours shit.
That is. So
that ain't no 9 to 5.
That's what I'm going.
And that's a career.
Yeah, a career.
That's different.
I don't want no retail type of person I could get aroused by. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. And then the type of stuff I want, I don't want you. I don't want you.
Yeah.
No. I don't want
I just feel like every girl, some girls are the type of women that, you know, have to be catered to a certain way.
Yeah.
That live a certain lifestyle that a dude would have to like be able to take care of her in that lifestyle that she lives.
Lane.
It's nothing wrong with that. Some dudes and some women like prefer that.
Yeah.
I know some men that prefer certain women, certain type of women.
Yeah, and that's
which is they quote unquote bad bitch.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just saying. No, seriously. Some men, quote unquote, bad bitch. Like, that's what they prefer.
Yeah.
What is a bad bitch to you?
I feel like, I don't know. This society now portray it as in, like, I feel like what society portrayed as a bad bitch, as in, like, your looks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like your looks, but I'm a real bitch. Like, I'm a real woman. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I feel like that's different from a bad bitch, because I'm a real woman, a real bitch. Like, I got the looks, I got the motive, I got the courage, I got the confidence. You know, that's
what I feel.
Yeah,
when I say when bad bitch to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Now you can be jokey wise and be like, I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to bad bitch to me, what I consider as a bad bitch is a bitch who want her shit, a bitch who has her own bag, that has to get to the bag. That's what I consider.
You feel like that's what
no, I do feel like that. On some real shit, I really do. Because how can you're not bad bitch if you just sit on your ass, let a nigga just run all over you and all. That's not bad bitch.
That's what society portray. Like, we got Instagram. You can post a picture and then people be like, look at this bad bitch.
That's true. You don't.
But you don't even know what this bad bitch do.
That's true.
You don't even know what this bad bitch do.
So I feel like that's the up and down. That's just what. I mean, that's just something. It's different damn standards.
Yeah, like everybody got their own definition. Like everybody has their own definition of what it is. Like
it was a good conversation.
And now we're ending this conversation.
It was a good conversation.
Yes, it was. Well,
it really was.
And if you have any more questions, and later in the future, we will answer them like you guys could ask. You know,
and I will be
back
soon.
Yes, you will. And it won't even be about a deep conversation. It'll probably be about something fun.
Just something fun.
Games and shit like that. But we will be back, and it will be back bigger and better. So stay tuned. Comment if you have anything, like and subscribe, please.
We can
share
answer questions.
Yes,
y'all got questions. We can do another video.
Yes, we
ask
will.
Questions.
If you have like, it's nothing like, it's no such thing as uneducated answer. Like it's no such thing as a dumb answer is saying is it dumb and a dumb answer. Like,
not even that, because we don't know everything either. So it's not. We're still learning too.
Yeah,
so.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning.
And if anything, like we said wrong in it, let us know.
Yeah.
Like, let us know. For real, let
Like
us know.
treat us like for
Let us
real.
know.
We not gonna take it
Okay.
there. We not gonna look at it like, oh, who the fuck this person think they like. No, if you more educated than us, or you've been in this long, not even if you've been in this long, if you've been googling or looking up or been around people or anything, and you understand more than what we do, let us know. Like we willing to hear from other sides and everything. So it's nothing like we just oblivious, like we know it all.
Because we
don't. Like,
but I definitely feel like you should stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
And be who you are, and don't never let nobody take that from you.
Listen, live for you.
And live in your truth.
And we're out.